for my YouTube channel. And the next mastermind, you guys are going to learn about how to get your videos out there, effective video marketing. And I want all of my amazing Fearless crew to learn it, because video marketing is probably one of my best lead generation strategies ever. And one of the reasons why I personally kind of learned it was I saw my mentor doing it. And you guys ever see those videos and they're like, hey, I've just made, I just saw one. I just made $75,000 today. I just, you know what I mean? I just made a gazillion dollars today. And before we started recording here, I wanted to, kind of just let everybody know on the Fearless crew that they can, share this. So video marketing is very, very powerful. So if you guys do want to share this, that would be great. Hopefully my dogs, I know you guys are going to hear these dogs. There's someone at the door. So hopefully my husband will get that door. It's probably that package with $450 million. Bye-bye. No. I saw an email the other day, and I was really surprised that they still send those emails out. You guys ever get those emails like, hey, you have been chosen, and so send in your information and you're going to get a gazillion dollars. I was amazed. I can't even believe that people fall for that. I didn't even know it was worth people's time. So anyway, I wanted to welcome everybody here. Just figured we would do another Wednesday, another Zoom, kind of like a demo overview for everybody that has not seen the system yet. So we're in the middle of what we call like the 10K challenge. Every single month I have a goal. My goal is to always beat the last month. So the only person that I ever compete with is myself. I just want you guys to know that. And so maybe you can learn from that tonight. Don't ever compare yourself to other people, because if you do that, it's not fair to you. Everybody starts out somewhere differently. Everybody has different mindsets and knowledge, and we're all coming from different backgrounds. And so, for me personally, I have been self-employed for 32 years. So if I don't make, an X amount of money a month, I kind of get upset at myself. I'm not upset at anyone else except for myself. So I'm a problem solver. So I want you guys to tell me tonight what you guys would like to see. Like, in other words, give me some problems, some issues that you're having right now in your home-based business. So we're going to make this a live interactive Zoom. We're live on Facebook. And I want you guys to know that I'm here, Rick's here to help you guys tonight. My son is actually with those tanning ladies, I think, again. I don't know, but I can't keep him away from them now. We started something. We get to pick on him. I did see that he loved the video, so he must be multitasking. He must be like, oh, okay, girls, well, let me fix your fan page.
It's called being a 25-year-old guy.
I mean, he's single, he's got this membership now, and so he's out there like, hey, check this out. He loves to be pounding that pavement. But in the chat box or down below, give me your number one biggest challenge that you have online. It could be anything. Maybe you need help with ad copy, generating leads. I'm just giving you guys some ideas. And then I can help you guys from there, and I'll show you what we have set up in order to help you. Is that fair? So in other words, I just, a little feedback. And Tamster, I love that nickname that Ann's got for me. So anyone that is on, let me just see, we got 12 participants here. Usually my lives go pretty viral, like I was saying. The cool part, so we got 5 people watching there. That's pretty awesome. If you guys did want to jump on, you can go to my link right here, and you can jump on live with us. Whoops, what am I doing here? I don't want to mess anything up. But you can go to, did I put it down below? Nope, that's the wrong one. That was something for Rick. Okay, if you do want to jump on live, you can go down here, scroll down, go to ourfearlessmovement.com. Okay, So ad copy and generating leads. Okay. So that is one of the things that I specialize in, to be honest with you. If I want to generate 50 to 100 leads in a day, I know where to go exactly. Like exactly where to go. Like a lot of people will spend all day on Facebook liking and loving, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's going to take a lot of hustle. It's going to take a lot of time. So time is one thing we just don't have. And Paul is on here, and Paul wrote in to us this week and said that he has a limited amount of time. I get that. You know, lately, I'll tell you guys, I'm just going to be totally honest what's going on in my life. And Rick and I have been able to generate over 100 and some leads into our sales funnel in the past 48 hours. So my mother's in the hospital. I've been texting and talking with my mom and my dad all day long. I've worried about her. I'm in Arizona. She's in New York. So I have family stuff going around me. 69,000 acres have been burning around me in Arizona. I have had to, you guys see a little bit of those boxes right there? Right there packed? Okay. So I've had to take boxes and stuff like that to storage just in case. So while all this stuff is happening, and I'm not trying to say I'm a Wonder Woman or anything like that, but you don't have to spend all day liking and loving and commenting and doing all this kind of stuff 12 hours a day in front of your computer. You can plug into existing traffic methods. And that's the most important thing to realize here tonight, is that once you get your sales page set up, we have a marketing system I'm going to show you guys right now that's very effective to do this. So while I'm, running around and, hey, Bob, did you grab this? Did you grab that? Put it in storage. Do you think this is fireproof? I mean, these are all the things I was worried about. Like, Monday, you guys, if you were on the Zoom, on the demo Zoom, I call it the, showing you guys what we got, like a sneak peek before you join, because this Tuesday is the paid mastermind. But I wanted to kind of picture the fact that you don't have to have, like tons and tons of time, like to put into this every single day. Now, if you do want to, that's great, because, hey, that's all. If you have, there's two things that we have: resource, money or time. So you can plug in, you can get some paid traffic going. Hey, welcome, Sean. I think I saw Sean popped on. So lead generation and ad copy. Okay. So ad copy is just kind of one of those things that kind of comes naturally to me. Just, I've been in business for so long and I've read other things. You guys ever pick up like a National Enquirer? And yeah, I'm sure you have. Like, you just pick up a magazine and you'll know that one of the best, I don't think I have one around. we were talking earlier before the recording, we were talking about, how people will grab your attention, whether it's true or whether it's not true, false, whatever. Hey, how are you? Thanks for loving on the video. What we have here is we have a community of people that have come together, and we teach and train all of this stuff for you. So ad copy, right here on this website is you can, see that this is obviously put together for you. So you don't have to put this together, by the way. So there's no ad copy needed. However, we do have more ad copy in the back office. So we like to teach you, instead of, like Rick and I say, instead of giving you the swipe copy, we like to teach you how to come up with that ad copy. Like, in other words, now that you're a marketer, now that you're an internet marketer, it doesn't matter whether whatever your platform is on. Now, I will say this. Each different social media platform is going to be different for you, John, for your ad copy. Okay? For example, John does Facebook Lives every single day for his people, for his journey. Okay? I will post a lot of my personal stuff going on. That's just how I do it. For one, it's real. People want to see real life. I believe in good positive energy. So look at that, like 93 loves and likes. That's my mom right there. We took her out. This was last fall. We went before all this baloney started with the, And we went out, I hate to even say those words anymore. We went out to downtown Phoenix, for example. And that's my mom. I love her. You know, she's in the hospital. Show people who you are. You know, that's not even ad copy. That's just putting up the fact that I love my mom. She's my fearless mama. You know, do a Facebook Live like John. So this is like, you know, Facebook is different than LinkedIn, for example. So I have LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and then I pay for, you know, paid traffic. I have YouTube. So I have all those social media outlets set up, okay? And that's how I'm bringing in leads onto my AWeber. So it really, one thing I want to talk about before we even talk about generating leads is to have a sales funnel set up to where you can house those leads. Does that make sense? Like if you got, I think I put up a post and I mean, I was furious. I got off because I care for people and I hate people. I hate the fact that people are paying $2,000, $500 for a system that won't even allow them to send out their leads. They're collecting the leads in the system and it's just being downloaded there and there's no option to put in AWeber. That's crazy. How are you gonna, I just sent out a list. That's how you guys got here today. You know, I mean, excuse me. I just sent out an email. That's how some of you guys got onto here. And I posted a Facebook, you know, posting in my group. How do you guys, how would that work for that person? That's not duplication, you know? So what we have here is a capture page and you can put you have to have capture pages, guys. If you're trying to market without a good converting capture page, forget it. If you're trying to send traffic to a company site, forget it. People don't buy on the first time that they see you. That's why you see me doing a Zoom, because I have other people that haven't bought yet. So I'm bringing them, I'm just doing the same process. See, there's 3 steps. Create generosity, yeah, that too. Create curiosity. Maybe it's the smoke, too much smoke I'm smelling. It's not, it's cacti. It's not any other thing that I'm smoking or smelling. I gotta love it when I get on. The more people that jump on these Zooms, and the funnier I get too, by the way, so keep coming. But you have to have a capture page. You have to have somewhere to follow up. So we have where you can hook up your AWeber, okay? That is the 3-step process. That's how simple it is. And no matter what business is out there, whether it's a tanning business, we can create that process, okay? Does that make sense? And then when you need to turn on the faucet, we have an area in the back office in order for you to turn on the faucet. I'm going to show you guys exactly that in a minute here. This is the newest, coolest part I want to show you guys tonight. That's another reason why I had to do the Zoom. I'm so excited because Rick fixed it. He's always improving. He listened and he implements. That's the thing that we do here. We listen to you guys, we implement. So not only can you create residual, but now, you know, you'll get a lot more automated payments coming in. $50 for each member that you guys have in the Get Fearless Freedom system. So right here, it's broken down. What do you get? You get full lead capture page templates. And this is for any business. Let's say you're in XYZ, and I never talk about any specific business, just so you guys know that. But you know, you can inbox me your business opportunity, and I would tell you, yes, it's gonna work for you, because they're very generic. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. And let me just pause and make sure, because I know I'm gonna address your question. I'm gonna answer your question, John. So let me just pause for 1 second here. I'm gonna log in. It says join us. I'm just gonna go to the login page. This is what you guys will get. You get to see this before you even purchase it. Here's some of the pages that are converting very well right now in cold traffic. So this is one of the pages. So it doesn't matter what business opportunity, as long as you guys have a redirect link. This is important, okay? So you have to get your sales funnel set up before you even start advertising. I want you guys to know that. And this is the cool part. You can redirect them to wherever you want it to go. Does that make sense? Like at this point, I don't teach any cold calling, any, chasing people down the road, running after cars. Hey, do you want to take a look at my lotion potion pill? I mean, there's like what, 4,000 or 5,000 companies out there now, maybe more in the network marketing space. So don't matter what company that you're utilizing, you can use these pages. So you would go in here, you'd pick a page. This happens to be my favorite page because it's working so well for everybody. And then you would go here and you'd send them to whatever link. Okay, I don't want to drop down too much and have people see it. So, and then you can hook up your Aweber here. It's very hot in this office, by the way. And I turned on the air. So if you see me sweating, it's because it's like 155 here in Arizona today. Actually, it's 105. I was in the pool a little earlier too. So you have, capture pages that you can use here. And then what you do is, that's step one. You guys got it? You following me? This is so simple. Like you can bring people here, and you can just know that in the back office, all they got to do is just read. Jordan, do you have your sales funnels set up? Do you have them all set up and ready?
A few of them.
Few of them? How
Couple,
many?
yeah. 2 or 3 right now. I think I just deleted one. Something was wrong with it. I wasn't liking it, but so probably 2.
That's cool. How long did it take you?
Oh, not long at all. I'm about to implement a bridge page into one, more friendly, get my face in there. I'm excited about using that.
Nice. So that's the cool part, guys, is we wanted you guys to have control over what it says, because you guys know your business better than we do. And the more that you learn and the more that you get these skill sets, the more empowering that you become, and then the more money that you'll make. So this is a career. I've been doing this for 10 years and I've made lots and lots of money, been able to lose over 100 and some pounds because I've had the time freedom, the financial freedom to be able to do that, So, and I think I'm going to lose another pound here because it's so hot in my office. I keep forgetting. Have I missed anything yet, Rick, as far as the beginning?
I don't think so. The only thing I wanted to point out was, unlike a lot of other systems out there, whether they're autoresponders or lead capture pages or funnels or whatever, your membership price doesn't go up depending on how many of these campaigns you create. You can have as many as you want. Like I said the other night, you could have a couple thousand of them if you really wanted. It would be a literal management nightmare to have a few thousand of them, but you can. We won't limit you. The only limitation is the ones you place on yourself. But your membership price doesn't go up depending on how much you use this. You use as much of it as you want, and your membership stays the same. A lot of other systems out there have a tiered pricing structure. You can do it up to 10 times. And if you want to do more than 10, well, it's going to cost you another such and such. Mm-hmm. I saw a funnel system advertised the other day. I get a lot of traffic from a lot of people because of doing this stuff. And I said, well, this new funnel system, awesome. What is it? Wait a minute. $17 one time. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, well, wait a minute. So I clicked on it. I bought it because I wanted to see. It's worth $17 just to see what they're doing. Well, once you get in, if you actually want to do anything, you're going to pay another $150, and then you're going to pay another $500, and then you're going to pay another $1,000 before you can get to the point where you're not even to the point where we are here for $147 a month. So, exactly. It's just I just like to try to point out some of that value. That's why I put that table on the sales page. And I tried not to go extreme with the pricing. A lot of times people put, the value of this is $1,149 and the value of this is $52,000 and you're getting it for $12. Come on, people are not that dumb. I made realistic pricing there that I'm comparing it to of actual systems out there right now. Those are prices from actual systems out there. So, I tried to be as realistic as possible. We try to be transparent and realistic in all this stuff. So,
Mhm.
but you know, that's all I had right now, Tammy.
Awesome. That's great input. Yeah, thank you. Absolutely. Usually, Rick will say what I want to say, and he says it way better than I do. But yeah, so it says your price today. Yeah, I like how you put that. So we have the new video. So we have a new 5-minute video, which is super cool. So it's very generic, just so you guys know. I mentioned my name once. I don't say who I am. I don't go in. So this is a very generic website now for you guys. And it's hosted, the hosted bridge pages, like Jordan just said, that's really super powerful. Very, very powerful. Craigslist. Craigslist is one of my, I guess you could say, loves. And we've talked about this before, and I know that you guys will want to see some of what we do live. So this is some of my fun Craigslist ads up. And with Craigslist, whenever you have a new Craigslist account, this is more training tonight, I'm just throwing it out there. The newer that you have a Craigslist, you have to be careful with layering on too many ads. So next week I'll add another one. Next week I'll add another one. And I kind of do the same thing with any kind of lead generation. So here you go, John. Here's some copy. Okay, so we have copy now in the back, and I'm not sure if you've seen it or not, which is right underneath email follow-ups. So we have ad copy. You can take some of this out. I don't know if you saw it. It's tucked away now. It's back here. Have you seen that yet? John Felicio? So
I'm sorry. No, I have not seen that yet. I apologize. That's
yeah, no worries.
great.
Yep. Yeah, Rick put it in there, and it's underneath the email follow-ups.
Okay.
So there's 4 email follow-ups, and you can always change up the wording and things like that.
Right.
But you know what's really cool is some of the Craigslist ads and the emails interchange. Because see, you're always doing one thing with lead generation. You have the 3. Oh, hey Jim, how are you? Jim Gray, one of our new members just jumped on. That's cool. There's always 3 steps. So same thing, 3 steps in the process: getting your capture page set up, you're driving traffic, you're putting them through your front door, right? And then you're making sure they're on your database. Okay, so that's the step 1. But there's always 3 steps too as well in any ad copy, whether you're promoting or doing a Facebook Live. Your call to action every single day, John, should be, hey, listen, here I am. I have an amazing business, whatever your shtick is, whatever your, we call it like a shtick in marketing. Your call to action should be, hey, you know what? Jump on my list. I'm always asking people, whether it be on a YouTube, which I'm going to be teaching Tuesday, videos. I'm always asking people for that call to action, because that's another list building method. So when you guys are sitting down your 90 minutes every single day of lead generation, look at ad copy, but your call to action, like tonight, our call to action on these Zooms is get back to the person that invited you to the Zoom and get started, like that's the call to action whenever we're talking and showing them what we have here in the Fearless Crew. So there's, in marketing, what's the call to action when you pull up to Chick-fil-A, or, how can I help you? I don't have any Chick-fil-A, or I don't have any, coffee from somewhere else right now, but what is the call to action? So it's nothing more than, helping that person out, because we have the solution for their problem. Most people don't know how to generate massive leads. Most people don't know how to follow up with leads. The fortune is in the follow-up, but also, I think it was Rick that said the fortune is in the, I think it was, you said that on another mastermind, Rick, that it's literally, the fortune's in the relationship building too. So
yeah, the like, know, and trust factor.
Mm-hmm.
People purchase from people they like. If I start sending a bunch of emails out and berating people for not buying my stuff, nobody's going to buy from me because they don't like me. I'm an asshole, But if I get people to, if I can get somebody to laugh, if I can get them to chuckle, if I can get them smile, if I can get them to think, oh, this guy seems all right, seems like he might actually know what he's talking about, or he might be an idiot, but he seems nice. They're more likely to buy from me. That's one of the reasons we put in the bridge page, so that you can have your own branding to start people to like, know, and trust you. And it's your email lists. I've watched email lists follow me and other people around for years, purchasing just about anything we put out there because they trust us. The people that follow me know that I'm not going to sell them something I don't personally back. If I don't use it and I don't back it, I'm not going to sell it. So, and people know that. So they follow me, and for years, they'll purchase things a lot of times just on my recommendation.
Mm-hmm.
And that comes from the like, know, and trust factor. Nothing more. It's not because I'm paying them to do it. It's not because I'm pleading and begging. It's because for some reason, they seem to like me. I don't know. I'm like Sally Fields. They like me. They really like me.
I can see why. I taught my son the 1/3 rule one time. You guys want to know what it is? 1/3 of people like me, 1/3 of people don't, and 1/3 of people don't care. We all have the 1/3 rule in our life. There's gonna be people. There's gonna be, Ann. She's so funny. I love to hear from Ann too. We got to get Ann talking on here tonight. But that's the thing I told Robbie, because he, and I tell my kids that, hey, and it goes way back. Oh, he won't play with me in the sandbox. You know what I mean? It's like it's the same thing here. I have no problem when someone says no to me, because I just know that person didn't. I have people that want to join other people in this, which is cool. Join that person. You don't have to join me, because I'm still going to get paid. That's the beauty of why we set this up. It is our company. The Get Fearless Freedom is our company. There's no other company within it, by the way. I wanted to mention that because a lot of people have been asking lately, but we will talk about possibly in a little while, we're going to be launching something else. Very, very much itching to have something else to offer. Welcome, Joanna. And Jim was on, but he's not on now. So people keep popping in and out. It's like almost like musical chairs tonight, isn't it?
I tried to promote Jim into the panelist area for a while now. He's finally in. Welcome, Jim. Glad you're here.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Zoom is a glitchy thing. And I don't know about you guys, but have you had some outages and stuff? I was talking to my sister, and she thought what was it that she's back in New York, so I'm like, hey, how's mom? And I texted her. I said, hey, I just tried calling you. She goes, my phone didn't ring. She thought I was just like pulling her leg. I said, no, I really did try calling you. Like, don't get mad at me. My older sister, Here I am gonna be like, oh no. But yeah, so anyway, Zooms can be glitchy. So
you guys hear me at all or what?
We can hear you.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I was having all kind of problems because I use WebEx and I use Microsoft Teams and everything. But when I use, for some reason, I use this, my camera starts freezing up and then it makes it slow and everything. So I had to keep retrying to get back in.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome. Nice
Thanks.
to hear your voice, and nice to have you on the Zoom. And I'm glad you're a part of our community. So, do you mind if I ask you a couple questions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. What made you want to join Get Fearless Freedom, and what was it what is it that you need help with your business?
I've done all kind of things in the past, and I kind of slowed down for a while, and I'm starting all over again. So I joined the TextBot program, and so I look for videos of people who are advertising, that program. So I saw someone's video and then they had your site in there for something that was easy to use with that to promote it. Gotcha. So what I did was I just signed up, but But I noticed that they didn't use their own link though. They were just using your generic link. So I don't know if they knew that or not. But the other thing I wanted to say is I like this and everything. It's all great. But I noticed it used to be like a little lower in cost, and I noticed it's a little up there in price now. So I don't know if that's ever going to change or is it going to keep going up or not.
I can address that.
Yeah.
So we had it at $97, but then everybody wanted us to create an affiliate program, and they wanted to make money. So we raised it to $147. So we pay out $50 per referral. So that was the only way we could do it.
That's $50
Okay,
residual
good.
payments.
Then that answers my
Yeah,
question.
like literally you're making $50 residual payments. Like when you think about it, 147, $50 out of that 147, that's pretty darn good. So we just raised it, the $50 affiliate fee is all we did really.
Okay, that totally explains it. That's cool.
Yeah, we did it like that. I always kind of I'm reluctant to release a referral program because I'll just tell you my background. I mean, I've been in this for 10 years and I've never created my own program. This is our own program, but I was reluctant because I had another program out there. I won't say a name. A lot of people know who I am. I'm Tammy, the Fearless Mama, by the way. Hint. And that was that was released, and a lot of people went crazy with it, and I had no control over it. Now we do, and I can tell people, hey, listen, you're not marketing this correctly. You're saying all sorts of income claims. You just gotta really realize that my name's on the line. You know what I mean? So I'm very much into reputation. So I wanted to, just make sure we rolled it out slowly. And then, when we did release it, we wanted everybody to know, listen, this is not a biz op. This is a referral, just like AWeber gets referrals. You can make $50 a month referral, but there was no way we could pay out in that $97. Well, sure there was. We could say, hey, do you want to send us 20 members in a month? We'll send you a check for $500. But everybody wanted us to just bump up the price and say, no, we want you to, but we've added on like services, Jim, since that 97, because before it was just a plain, we didn't have like really the Craigslist auto reply software. We didn't have the bridge pages. We didn't have a lot of that stuff,
That's awesome. No, it's awesome. I think it's great.
We created it right here, the partner program. Right underneath.
And I see you guys are adding more videos all the time. So I think it's going to be like, just imagine like in 6 months from now, you guys will have like way more stuff in there, and it'll be so such a great resource for people.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have like John. I mean, he's been a member for a while, and he so surprised. He's like, oh wow, now we got ad copy. So we got ad copy. We have done for you services. Lead generation is right here, guys. You can purchase. Now, I just want to give a little disclaimer here. Results are based upon your follow-up. So make sure you have follow-up in place. Results are based upon your efforts. I've always said that on any one of these Zooms. I joked earlier before I started recording, and I see a lot of people, they're always leading with money and things like that. And don't get me wrong, I do from time to time. I just posted up the fact that, hey, I love residual, and look at, here's my Stripe account, for example. I mean, people want to see results. But the biggest thing is people want to know that you care. So what is the first thing that people really want to know? Does anybody know what this is? Like what I'm driving at right now? What does everybody have in their mind when they're looking at a home-based business? If you guess it.
Can this work for me?
Right. What's in it for me? He got it. He's going to be perfect on the mastermind on Tuesday. It's true, Jim. Everybody wants to know what is in it for me. So when I first came online, I was like, well, how much money am I going to make? So Rick and I do have plans on having a higher ticket program where you guys can make money with us, but you'll never have to pay any more for the system. The system is the price. But if we all want to make the bigger commissions, I specialize in high ticket sales. I've been doing that for 10 years. And then there's then the people wanted me to, you know, create a system that was a general marketing system for anything. So there's always going to be that next little hot little gadget that you mentioned, Jim. Okay. And on my mastermind, you'll never hear me mention any of the company names, just because, again, this is a generic. A lot of people, they're fascinated with the fact that I did that, because I've been talking about this company and that company and forever, right, on Zooms. But nope, mum's the word. I ziplocked it. and you won't ever see me or talk about, well, you know, if a person is one-on-one and I'm doing a one-on-one, you know, consultation or whatever, sure. But the newest, latest thing, see, that's the thing about the problem with the internet, is that they think that, oh, it's the program's broken. So now I got to hop into another one. Oh, shoot, that one didn't work. So now I got to hop into another one. Who can relate with that? You guys think that it's actually the program that's not working? No, it's actually you. I hate to say it that way. You haven't given it a long enough time. I wanted to lose 100 pounds right away, but I had to give it enough time, and then it finally started coming off. You know what I mean? Like, it takes time. It takes a learning process. And I don't know about you guys, but $1 million didn't just drop into my bank account in 1 month. It took me time to make that. It's the same thing when we were real estate investors. So, you know, so when are we doing another Zoom like this? Next Monday, actually, Ann. So I'm going to plan on doing a Zoom like this on Monday, and then the paid mastermind is Tuesday. So I'm going to go ahead and end this recording because it's 6:43. Go ahead, Rick.
There's any halfway decent program that's out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it's got, you know, just a decent product behind it, it doesn't have to be great. It will sell if you do it right, and that's what we do. We bring, you know, a place for all your new shiny objects. You know, because a lot of people out there have that new shiny object syndrome.
Yes.
The next great thing just came out. Oh, I got to buy that and got to do that. Oh no, I got to buy this one and do that one. And then a lot of times people get frozen. You know, they don't know what to do. But with this, the Get Fearless Freedom System, you can bring all of that stuff in one place, manage it, market it, and do it the right way, and they will all work for you.
Actually, that's a very good point that Rick's talking about, because I do get a lot of questions on that. So let's share that and show that. And yes, we have a Facebook group, Jim. If you want to send me a Facebook friend request, Tammy Montgomery, work with Tammy Montgomery, and then I'll just shoot me a message, and then I'll add you to the Facebook group. But so what Rick just said, so think about it. So the company you mentioned is an offer. That's what we call it online. It's an offer. Let's say you have 10 of them. Let's say they have 2. I personally collect offers. But I mean, I send traffic. So a lot of times people don't even see, you know, what I do in the background. But I like mid-ticket. I like to have in my portfolio. This is how I look at everything. It's just like, you know, do you have a real estate portfolio? Do you have, you know, crypto portfolio? Things like that, right? So in other words, your online assets can go all in the Get Fearless Freedom back office. I mean, you can really get organized back here. I don't know about you guys, but I know I've gotten really organized. Look at all of them. Here's the campaigns, my campaigns. I go right in here. Look at them all. You know, I have 3 or 4. I try to do it fast because I don't want you guys thinking I'm pitching you any of these. I do 3 or 4, and I'm, you know, because a lot of people get sick and tired of one offer, or most of the time, and just in my experience, a business opportunity will have a real big, and correct me if I'm wrong, a real big surge for the first 6 months to a year, done. And then everybody else's inbox is like this, boom, 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 boom. I get peppered with them all the time. So I just wanted to stop all that kind of silliness and then have one place for everybody's stuff to put in here. And then everybody can keep learning the same. Because I've been doing this for 10 years. It doesn't matter what offer I've been plugging in. And I just plug in and then I'm like, oh gosh, now I have this domain name. I was scattered all around. You know, I had a lady today actually was talking to me. She's like, well, how is your system different than all these other capture pages I have all over the place? And I said, you just said it to me in my inbox. You just said you have all your capture pages spread all over. You just you just solved your own problem. Now you have it all in one spot, right? So you can create it unlimited, and a lot of companies just don't have capture pages that you can edit. Am I correct on that? Most of the company capture pages you cannot edit. So why do you think I was using ClickFunnels for a long time and now I don't have to? You know? And that was, I don't know about you guys, but that was the hardest thing to ever figure out. I'm not a techie person. I'm not a techie person at all. And I just, man, good thing Rick came along in my life, because I was about ready to pull out my blonde hair, you know, and it just wasn't good. Fernand's smiling. How you doing tonight? He's going to get fired up. I know it. Let's hear it from Fernand. How's it helping you in your life?
I want to share how you're helping me.
Okay, I want to hear that.
I got a philosophy. My philosophy is all about self-reliance. And you need 3 keys to be self-reliant. Okay? Key number 1, you need to have an armor. You need to have a mindset, right? That's your armor. And which is also your body. Key number 2, you need to have wings, which are your tools, right? Key number 3, you need to have a golden goose. To be self-reliant, which means to not have a sidewalk business, to have a business that's independent from the matrix, right? Which is internet, home-based business. You need to have those 3 keys. And what I love about the Fearless Freedom, what you got, is that it hits that. It's, first of all, it's tools. It's your wings, right? Because it tells you where to go to get traffic, how to do this capture, how to do the campaigns, how to do, where to get, new leads, right? So that's wings. It's also mindset, because you also hit the mindset, but also it's a golden goose, because it's residual. A golden goose is the golden goose that leaves golden eggs. And that's why this is such a powerful, I'm so privileged, so grateful that, because this reinforces my philosophy, my 3 keys. This is one of the golden gooses. This helps build your wings. This helps build your armor. Yeah. All right.
That's awesome.
I know that was crazy.
Can I say something? Or
No, I need him on there like each time, Rick.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
you
do
hear
you
me?
want to be my opener?
Yeah, Jim.
Yes,
Oh,
I can
yes,
hear you,
sorry.
Jim.
Oh, sorry. Can I mention the reason why I've seen multiple programs, and I've seen ones that have the most beautiful capture page in the world, and you can edit it and everything like that. But what I'm looking for here is like a family, and that seems like that's what you have. And so then when I like, say I have someone join my business, I can say, hey, join this family, and you can learn things that I'm learning, and they can learn it without me having to hold their hand like 100% of the time. Like maybe I could hold it 10% of the time or 5%, and it could be duplicated. And that's what I'm looking for. And
Yeah,
that's
you're
what I think
gonna
we
really
have here.
love.
That's what you have found.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what we were going for right from the very beginning with this. And I think we're actually achieving it. I think we have a pretty good community that's just growing, and the more people that get in here, the better the community just seems to get. We have collaboration, we have all kinds of stuff going on. So yeah, I think what you were looking for, Jim, I think you have found it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, that's cool. I can't wait to have you on the Tuesday mastermind. That's going to be great. Anne was asking me, she wished it was last night. She's like, oh, I'll see you tonight. That's what she says to me yesterday. And I go, it's bye week. Like in football when they don't play. We're not playing Sunday. She was ready. So, yeah. So it's a really great really great community. I'm trying to think of other questions that I do get messaged to me or emailed to me. And then I will address your question, Paul, to make sure that you're all set, because you are a member, and I haven't had time to, I sent you an email back, but so if there's any other questions, feel free to get back to me or the person that invited you here that shared this video. Get back with John. I see John shared it. You know, just get started, because honestly right now is more than ever, in my opinion, we can help more people out there. I mean, I get a lot of stories, you know, a lot of people are, you know, hurting. A lot of people are hurting right now, and they don't know where to turn, and they don't have, you know, I guess you could say, hundreds of thousands of dollars that it really costs to start an offline business. And believe me, I know, because I've done it before. Started restaurants before, brick and mortar, and one of the fastest ways, and of course I can't state income claims, but one of the fastest ways is to share, like, where did he go? There he is, Fernand. Like he said, tools. You know, when I started online, I loved the fact that I could get paid today. It's like, wow, you mean I don't have to set something up and then put a bunch of money into it, and then maybe a year I can start pulling money out of it? I mean, an internet-based business is honestly, the way they've made them, and the way we've made this, is that you guys can get paid like automatically. So don't take that for granted, because I didn't have this when I was losing my homes to foreclosure. If I would have had this when I was a real estate investor and losing those 15 homes to foreclosure in my personal home, that I had to tell my kids, I'm sorry, but we got to move out of here. If I would have had a system like this, and I know that pain, I know what it feels like, it's terrible. You know, if I would have had a system like this, then I could have pulled my butt out of the hole. And you know what I mean? So think about it. If you get 100 members, you know, do the math. It's very easy to do that and leverage. You don't have to do onesies and twosies. Don't do it that way. Listen to the training, plug in, listen to my training. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, like, don't take this for granted. Like, okay, well, it's just another Zoom, or it's just another system. No, it's more than that. Like Jim just said and Rick just said, we're helping. You know, we're here to change lives. I know Fernand, he has an offline business. He's an eye doctor, correct? And
yeah, but I'm retired. I'm actually gutting my parents off. And, you know, after the business got looted,
yeah, your business just got looted.
Being online.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, wow, I've been preparing myself for this. But you know, and you're 100% right what you're saying. I mean, like, very few businesses, very few systems hit the 3 keys that I was talking about. You know what I mean? Which is like, helps you be self-reliant. A lot of times you're just getting sold products that kind of like put you on a boat and, you know, push you out in the ocean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're left, you know, boom. So yeah.
I had that happen several times to me in my life with internet marketing products. You know, I mean, you can buy something for $47 or $97 or $147. And are you going to get 2 live trainings a month? I don't think so. I get paid $500 an hour. So I look at it like this. I'm jumping on a Zoom once in a while to teach you guys 2 times a month. And then I'm making my money and I'm doing my thing and teaching you guys how to duplicate. You know what I mean? Helping you guys do the same thing. You know, 2, 4, 6, 8, whatever it is you want to make a month, you can do that here. You know, it's just a really simple system. So let me know your feedback on the new sales letter now that we just released it. So go back to your, you know, back office if you're a member, or if you're not a member yet, like I said, get back to the person that has brought you here. I'm going to do a real quick Craigslist training. I'm going to end the live stream here on Facebook and then end the recording. So the people that are on this are going to get a real quick Craigslist training. Better jump on Facebook. 1 second here. Stop the live stream. Stop the recording.